Spectrum is like 70% meltdown with the okay. The fact that people are melting down on Spectrum, to me, first of all, Nate, thank you for the sub, brother. First of all, is hilarious because I've been telling you guys this for a long time. Y'all have to start learning how to fight. You all have to start learning how to PvP. You have to learn these skills to be successful in Star Citizen. You're not going to be able to just get away from it forever. This is a game where you play with people. Now, some people are going to choose to be on the bad guy's side, and some people are going to choose to be on the good guy's side. But at some point, that like you're going to have to fight people. You can't just pretend like la 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 la, like I'm in my imaginary world, no one's going to stop me. Like, come on, man. Like, you're kidding yourself. You are kidding yourself. Stuff like Scout Post Korea, in my opinion, is a good example of a portion of the Star Citizen player base. Like I've told you, and I've been very vocal about this, because they're just sticking their head in the sand and they're like, no, 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 I don't have to interact with people to clear my crime stat, to trade expensive goods, to do this, that, and the other. You're gonna have to learn PvP fundamentals. Not because it's gonna protect you, but because it's a important skill in Star Citizen. You will not be able to get away from quote-unquote griefers, PvPers, pirates, people clearing your crime stat, like whatever the case may be. Like, and that's the beautiful thing about Star Citizen, though. I mean, think about it. How many games do you have that are quote-unquote MMOs, but there's not a lot of player interaction with each other? You know, it's a lot of, like, they might do stuff together versus the environment, which is fine, because there's going to be stuff like that in Star Citizen. But it's the risk/reward thing. The most dangerous boss you will ever fight in Star Citizen is not an NPC. It's not Chris Roberts' specially coded Gladius. It's another player who's put the time in to train. That is going to be the most dangerous thing that you're going to come across in the verse. And you will not be able to access the most dangerous and also the most lucrative areas of Star Citizen unless you're able to engage with these players. Now, you don't have to win all these battles, but you cannot avoid it. The fact that Spectrum's melting down is because they're finally starting to realize what I have been telling you guys for years. You must prepare. You must be ready to fight at a moment's notice, and you cannot run away. You will have to commit at some point. Otherwise, there are going to be giant areas of Star Citizen that you will simply not have access to. So let them talk, man. Let them sit there and post on Spectrum. Let them sit there and bitch and moan and complain and demand that the game be easier for them because they don't want the game to be X, Y, and Z. Because at some point, two things are going to happen. One, they're going to realize there's really no way out of this, and I need to learn how to defend myself, how to be an attacker, how to be a defender, how to utilize my ship properly, how to fight even if I don't want to, right? Or two, they're going to bitch, complain, moan, make excuses, and they're going to quote-unquote leave the project, and they're going to send angry messages to CIG. There's only two inevitabilities, because if you don't learn, if you don't stick yourself in there, you're just going to be a victim. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but we're not making fucking victims here on this stream and in this Discord and in this squadron. We're making people who step up, take responsibility for their training so that they can get the results in the game that they're looking for. And it's not ironic to me that that's a good attitude to have when it comes to not only just playing spaceships in Star Citizen, but also for life. Because if you sit there all day complaining about something that should be easier for you, you're missing the point. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. So go out there, get into fights, lose, die, get shot down, have some fun. Go to Korea, get shot, do it again, over and over again. Have some fun with it. Engage with people. Play a massive online multiplayer game with other people. What a fucking concept. But apparently, there's some people who are very scared of this, because here's the truth. If you haven't been putting time in to learn how to play, if you haven't been putting time in to develop your skills, or at very least accept the mental reality that, there's going to be areas of the game that I'm going to have to engage people at. There is no PvP slider that's going to protect you. There is no Bengal carrier waiting around the next corner to make sure you magically never get shot down. It's you, your ship, and yourself, and maybe a co-pilot with you for when shit gets real. It's the Wild West, baby. And the only person that's going to protect you out there is you. That's it. Now, some people don't like that because that's scary, because they might die and they might lose and their ego gets in the way and they say, well, I can't die, this and that and the other, because they've been shooting NPCs down, and those NPCs are extremely easy to shoot down. I mean, I'm talking, they are not even close to even an amateur pilot. Now, that's a problem that CIG needs to fix. Now, that might get fixed at some point soon with different AI, but right now, when stuff like Scout Post Korea comes in, they're complaining because it's going to be harder. They're complaining because they don't want to take responsibility for their training, and that's why they know it's going to be hard. And they're afraid that they're going to have to engage other players, and these other players might be a lot better than they are. And that's fine. You're not going to win every fight, but Avenger Squadron and other groups like this, we're not going to be in every server. We can't shut down a million accounts in Star Citizen. We're only a few people. So the odd time you might bump into us, that's fine, right? It is what it is. Serve your time in prison if that's the side of the law that we are fighting on, or whatever whatever the thing is. But I don't know, man. When I hear stuff like that, when I say, when you tell me that, a big majority of people are just losing their marbles about the Scout Post Korea thing, I get excited. It makes me fucking happy. It makes me so goddamn happy, because a little piece of me feels a little bit vindicated, because I'm like, yep, I fucking told you this was going to happen. And here's the thing. This is just the beginning. This is only the beginning. The beginning, because when Pyro comes out, there's no safety bars, there's no bubble padded rooms, there's no safe spaces, there's no places you can go like, ooh, I'm gonna be okay. There's no HR department to complain to. It's just you and yourself, your ship, and that's it. An open space. And nobody can hear you scream in space. So you either nut up and start learning how to play and start fighting and learning the basics, or you can sit there posting on Spectrum for hours and hours and hours a day, complaining about the game being difficult, about this, that, and the other, about bugs, about this, and blah, blah, blah. You will always be one of those people that will be missing out on the best parts of Star Citizen. Truly the best parts is the interactions with other players. So, let them scream. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for Korea to come out. I think it's going to be a fucking blast. And for all the people out there that are complaining on Spectrum, just acting silly, now is a great opportunity, because CIG is gently reminding you that it's not going to be easy, and that there are dangerous things and people in Star Citizen, and you must prepare for them. God have mercy on their souls.